how to lose weight fast using the law of attraction and the law of assumption. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliet Cleary. I'm a manifestation coach. And if you like this content, make sure to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to work together, that information's in the description box below for you. I love talking about the body because it is something that I find for the most part is not talked about as much as other areas. You know, for example, abundance and success and relationships. I feel like those are the big ones that a lot of, manifestation teachers and coaches will speak about. And I just find, anything to do with the body so fascinating and so exciting because we don't usually go there, or we make assumptions that can't change. Like, yes, we can attract the money or the things, but the body's different. And the body isn't different. The body is your mirror. Now, this video can apply to whether you want to gain weight or lose weight, okay? Because it's the same kind of principles, okay? And you can have anything that you want. Your body can be any way that you want it to be. The only thing with the body is that sometimes it's trickier for you to feel or imagine it being different because it's on you and because you see it all the time and you can get triggered by it, right? I know that you resonate with that. But it works the same way as everything else. And I think that when you actually firstly start becoming your own best friend and really creating a more loving relationship with your body, you'll start to see the changes rapidly. Because anything that's coming from a place of lack, you're not going to manifest it. Doesn't matter what it is. It's not saying that it's not possible. It's absolutely possible for you. But from a place of lack, it's impossible, right? Because you need to be at the frequency that matches your desire. Now, what I do want to say first up is that always take inspired action, okay? Sometimes when we have strong beliefs about something, we're led to inspired ideas or actions or products or whatever in order to get the result that we want or to help us get the result that we want. So don't push against action, but take aligned action, inspired action, so that you're doing this energy and mindset work. And if there's an idea that occurs to you or an impulse, you follow through. You know that is guidance. And I do this too. When I wanted to lose weight, which was about 2.5 years ago, when I put on a lot of weight and I was not used to that, and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I don't even look like myself. I don't feel like myself. It was the path of least resistance to start working out. But I will say that I was already working on my energy. So focusing in more positive ways, practicing more gratitude, appreciation, focusing on what I like, doing things that were uplifting, letting go of focusing on any problems, not complaining anymore, right? So I'm already doing this work. And then one day I get the inspired idea to exercise because I think it'll actually make me feel better. That's it. And then there was this, the bonus of like, okay, I will lose weight and I will, get the body that I want as well, right? So follow through on the inspired, good feeling actions, or really do what you believe will work. Do what you believe will work and don't push against it. If you believe in this thing, it's going to work for you. So get aligned first, then take the action if needed. But I've heard many, many stories where people have not taken any action. They haven't taken any action. They haven't changed their diet and they have lost weight. Okay. But I know because I've received a lot of emails and clients saying, I want to do it without working out. I don't want to go on a diet. Well, really, you got to let this process be as easy and flowy as possible. So what's the path of least resistance for right now, right? For example, I love to eat healthy and I love to work out because it makes me feel so good. And when I'm aligned, that's usually the things that I want to do. I'm not forcing myself to do things that I hate. No, I'm getting into alignment first and I'm taking good feeling action and I'm focused on the positives of those actions, right? And that's exactly what I did years ago. You can use anything as your placebo, okay? Because everything you want is yours right here and now. There is no actual good reason why you don't have it, because it can be yours right now. It can be even, for losing weight, you may want to lose a lot of weight, and maybe that's not going to happen in a day, right? But you can start the process and have results today. You could have momentum on this and start seeing results day by day. It's available to you right here and now, because that reality where you have that body, that desired weight exists. And basically you are just finding something, some way, anything to use as your excuse to let it in, to believe enough that it can happen that you let it in whatever way that is for you. But okay, so we're talking about law of attraction and law of assumption. And why I'm mentioning both of those is because you want to think about the version of you that has that body and assume that that is who you are, right? We want to work from the end result. So living from the end, right? Thinking from the end. So assume that you already are the way you want to be. You're already at the goal weight, okay? What would that version of you do? How do they think, right? What actions do they take? Because seriously, think about this. You may be someone who's like, no, I don't want to work out and I don't want to, eat healthy. But those thoughts very well could be coming from the frequency, the lower frequency that you're on right now. Because how do you feel when you think those kinds of thoughts? You don't feel good, right? It's resistance. So that tells you you're on a lower frequency. You're not on the match of what you want. Okay, so when you're on the frequency of what you want, so you're feeling really good, pay attention to your thoughts then and your desires and your actions, your behaviors, your impulses, right? Because you're on the frequency of what you want and your emotional state dictates who you are, the results that you manifest, and the actions and behaviors that you have, right? The thoughts that you think, the beliefs that you pay attention to, that you practice. And so don't trust or listen to your thoughts when you're on a lower frequency. Don't take that guidance. Raise your vibration, get into a good feeling state, get into a good feeling mood. Focus on something that you appreciate or you're grateful for. Move your body, go for a walk, get out in nature, meditate, and then think about this, right? Think about this from the end place, from the end result. I'm already that person now. What would I do? What do I do? What thoughts do I think about myself? I think that I am enough. I think that I am the best. I choose to eat foods that feel good to me. Notice when you are feeling really, really, really good, right? You're in alignment. You know when you're in alignment, when you're in your power, when you are in that powerful state, notice what foods you want to eat more regularly. Notice the kinds of actions that you will take, because I promise you that they're different from depending on what frequency you're on, meaning what emotion that you're in the moment, right? You're a different person. Get feeling good. Then focus on the end result. I already am, the weight that I want to be. I have the body that I want. What thoughts would I be practicing? What would I be eating? What would I be doing? Would I be working out? Actually, I think I would. I think I would actually take those dance classes that I always wanted to, right? I'd be doing exercise for fun. I'd be doing it to enjoy my body, as a gift to my body. Right? So I'm putting words in your mouth. You got to see what comes up for you. But that is the most powerful thing you can do, is assume that you already are it and take action, or even just taking action of what thoughts you think, how you perceive yourself, how you think about yourself. Okay, the version of me who has this amazing body, are they going to go to the mirror and start criticizing themselves? Nope. That doesn't exist, right? They don't do that. So it's cutting back on the things that you do when you're on the lower frequency, when you're not a match to the body, right? And starting to, to the best of your ability, moment by moment, day by day, make those new choices that version of you would be making. As you do this, You are in a different frequency. You're in a different state where you're going to attract different results than you ever have before. Because if you're down here and you're feeling discouraged and you're feeling disappointed and you're feeling insecure, you can only attract thoughts and beliefs and experiences within the bounds of those emotions, right? That's why you don't get the results that you want. Or it's kind of like up and down, because you go up and down in your mood, in your frequency. When you're up here, different person, different story, different narrative, different reality. And as you start feeling better, which means you're on that higher frequency, you're raising your vibration, you will start to notice that you will think about yourself, your body, this subject in a more positive way. You will start to be able to, if you like, which always feels good when you're feeling really, really good, to imagine yourself in that body right now, like visualize it, imagine it, or tap into the feeling of it. You're able to do that easily, naturally, and it feels fun, it feels good. But if you're down here and you're trying to visualize and imagine it, you're trying to take the action, you're exercising, again, you can't go within, like you're only within the bounds of this emotion, this frequency, right? You can't get to the results that are up here. We need to make our way up here by raising our mood, our vibration, and then thinking from that end result of what would I be doing? And it doesn't mean just action. What would I be thinking? Well, how would I be feeling? Maybe I'd be practicing more gratitude toward my body, more appreciation. As you do this, you embody that future self right now. So you pull that reality to you and you will start to see super fast results. Okay? So again, as you're feeling good, you can imagine the body that you want, but you also don't have to. Because there are people I know who have just, set the intention and let it go and just got on the frequency of it. Okay? And from this higher frequency, you may not even feel like you need to exercise. It's going to be different for each person. For me, my ideal self, I know, is fit and healthy and has a lot of vitality and loves to exercise. And that's why I always wanted to be. Okay? And so I love now to exercise. I raised my vibration to actually be inspired to those habits. But you shortcut from, your distance from where you are now to where you want to be when you start embodying this person, this future self over here, which exists right here and now. You're just tapping into it and pulling that reality into now. Last thing that I will say, and it is embodying. It's embodying your future self, but it's really what accelerated my results and accelerates my results anytime that I want to manifest anything. It is basically choosing to live life and to be happy regardless of not having the results right here, right now. As soon as I started taking the actions that I wasn't previously allowing myself to take, because I'm like, no, I need to be perfect, or I need to have, the body. Yeah, I can't do that, or I can't date someone, or whatever. As soon as I actually just started to do the things that I said that I wasn't giving myself permission to do until I changed, and I let go, I'm like, oh, the urgency and the need, I don't have to have this right now. It's not urgent, right? Because I'm living my life anyway, and I'm being happy anyway, and I know it's going to happen, but there's no urgency now. Then, acceleration of results like within a month, okay? Big, massive difference. And that is embodying your future self, who is obviously not in a hurry or urgency to change things and actually is living how they want to live, right? And is happy. Okay, so this is very, very powerful work. I hope that you apply it. Let me know if you do or you have and what results you get in the comment section down below. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you would like to work together, that information's in the description box below for you. Have a magical day, and I'll see you next time.